job is the beautiful queen of the world, Miss Joyce Azanza. Okay, Joyce, can I ask you to come here? So she will be my courtside reporter.
Hello everyone. Good afternoon. It's nice to have you.
Yes. All right. So, of course, our beautiful Joyce will be coming close to you. Those of you who have questions, right? Our dear architect and engineer are here to answer some of your questions. Okay, go ahead, Joyce.
Yes. Actually, ma'am, we already have a question from the audience. Maybe one of the audience is shy to ask a question. Architect, yeah. The question is...
Huwag po kayong mahiya, sir. Lapit na tayo.
Yeah.
Oh, the light is too bright. Okay. Sige, can we lower down the light a little bit? Yes. Sir, microphone, please.
Joyce, are you still single? That's all.
Thank you for bringing the eyes.
Grabe, General, you are quick to action. I love it. Okay, so there is somebody who sent in an early question. So, Joyce, are you gonna read their question, or are you gonna approach somebody to ask the question?
I think I can go to their table.
All right, so go ahead, Joyce. Okay, over at table number
We have
14.
here Dr. Baby of Nueva Ecija.
All right.
Okay, Dr. Baby, it's nice to have you. And what is your question?
Thank you so much. Yeah, this project is a very great and amazing. But the question is when to implement and where to be this project to be implemented. Okay?
Beautiful question. So, sir, the question is when to implement and where?
Okay. Good afternoon, ma'am. I acknowledge your question. It's very steep question. When? Where? There is only time and place, right? Now, after the presentation of this event, beginning today and even until tomorrow, we can now determine through the brilliant idea of the IPC and the rest of the member of IPC Global. Our country today is like the lupang hinirang, could not realize this project without the IPC. This is the first time that our country experienced this kind of presentation of the project. But I would like just to answer that question. When? After this event, that the IPC Global Command, what they call this, schedule this, and the direction in the focus is where it laid upon the IPC. Any hands, please? It's for the IPC. Now, as we have the architect and we are the technical people, our answer is when, after, and when. First, it shall come to our country, in our very beloved country, the lupang hinirang Philippines. And where? The where is from one point to another point. We are just talking about the time. So, it shall come to pass. It involves a lot of money, logistics, and people. Not only us, but the entire 110 million people of this archipelago, the lupang hinirang Philippines. Thank you.
Thank you, engineer. Yes, do you have a follow-up question? You're okay. All right, is there anyone else from our audience who has any question? Maybe on the other side?
Ms.
Anyone?
Jenny, sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we have one more question from this table.
Oh, from the
it's
same
from
table.
Mr. Philemon Barbasa.
Okay.
And he owns Phil Bar Publishing House. Thank you.
Well, akin na sagot, yung first question ng honorable guest natin. Joy will represent Queen of the World in New York City next year, April. She's still single. Answer.
I didn't expect that. I thought it's about the Disneyland.
Yes, I thought there was a real question there. All right, well, we can't be too serious, right? So it's good to have a little bit of fun. So, anyone from the other side of this the room?
Go on the other side.
Yes, anyone? Don't be shy.
Yes,
Come on.
hello, anyone?
It's such an amazing project. It feels like my brain cannot fathom how it's going to happen. But for you guys to imagine it, to have that visionary brain is just astounding. Guys, another round of applause for them. I'm just so amazed.
Okay, we were saying here in our table, why don't we consider Pampanga, which is a very large space where we can, because it's Iba, Pampanga. Iba, Zambales, and Pampanga. Yes. Clark, no? Because this is really very huge, no? And we really need a very big place. Yeah.
Yes, your response, engineer?
Oh, well, of course, we cannot do it by only me or anyone. It always begins with the architect because he's the planning, he's the designing. Our is to implement what has been planned. Again, what has been will be again, and what has been done will be done again. So it can be answered by architect Del Taktak.
Talagang tinuro sa akin. First of all, we're planned to first our pilot project, especially yung ating pong vertical growing house building is located in Masinloc, Zambales. 1,800 hectares between Palawig and Masinloc. The reason why, kasi una-una yung availability of the land. And syempre, yung Masinloc and Palawig, in our site na napili po namin, mas malaki po yung area doon sa Palawig. That's why yung Palawig and Masinloc, the combination of the lot, magiging isang Star City itong lugar na ito. Hindi lang Star City, kundi madidevelop po yung lugar, especially yung areas po kasi yung actually sabi ko nga yung planning for vertical growing house, yan po kasi yung gusto nating mangyari na bumaba yung presyo ng ating rice and corn. The reason why, ito po yung solution natin, meron po tayong food supply chain depot, i-store po lahat yan para ma-minimize po yung mobilization. At kapag po yan ay itinanim sa loob indoor growing house building, mas 200% pa po ang growing po niya, ang paglago po niya, ang crops po niya, pag-ani. At doon po lalabas na mas magiging mura ang bilihin ng ating mga bigas. Yung iba po kasi hindi ko iniisip yung iba po mga businessman. Kaya nga po, this is a humanitarian project na for people welfare, para po matulungan po natin yung sambayan ng Pilipino. Lalo na po pag di po ba nakita niyo po yung 4-level bridges po natin from Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. Napakaganda po noon kasi yung pong mobilization mapapabilis pong lalo. And then nakasentro po lahat, especially income generated siya, profitable, very profitable talaga. Malaking tulong sa gobyerno natin, and hindi na sa gobyerno natin, sa mga tao pa. Napakalaking tulong kasi mas, alam niyo naman po, mas mapapabilis ang mobilization and transportation natin, mas gaganda po ang kabuhayan ng mga tao.
Yes, amen to that. Although we do have some international delegates and some of those were in Tagalog. So, Joyce, will you translate?
Right.
Yes, engineer.
Just would like to emphasize that the project is so loud, okay? And it's specific kasi we're Filipino. We cannot go to speak Filipino, right? Are we Filipino? Under lupang hinirang, right? So, what architect said in layman's term, this will be piloted project in Zambales, Masinloc. When I say that this project will be implemented, why? Because Masinloc is always the forefront of the enemy. Okay? So we will put now what we call the barrier so that the enemy would not come. And Zambales and Bataan, it was devastated for so long a time with lahar. Right? So, the first thing that we had in our mind is to promote economic prosperity in this country. Now, we come up with this, what we call, first, it is an exodus of events. Sirs, it is an exodus of events. What I mean exodus of the event? Let's just get a little bit why we get to tap in the Masinloc project. Not only Masinloc, but it is for the entire country. 81 provinces with the same project, with the same accountability, and with the same product. Wherein all these people are relying on the agriculture, more on agriculture. Why? Our countries today is hard to get all this food, so we need to secure the food security first. But we have also what we call, outside this big project, we have what we call the community supply chain depot. Not only food, it is a complete community supply chain depot where one-stop shop, wherein you can find all this inside or outside this program. Within the 1,889 hectares, that is not yet the complete land of Zambales or any part of this country or any part of a province. It is only a part of Bataan, Zambales. But the rest of this, there will be what we call municipal community supply chain depot, a complete stop shop. Like, if you notice the highways right now, I have a dream. This is my vision. 25 years ago, since 1986-88, when I saw that the country is on the grinding object poverty, that time I'm studying, but the heavenly one gave me a vision. And this is now the vision. And this vision has already traveled from so far. And that is why I called it an exodus of event. Exodus meaning traveling from one point to another. Now, we come up the first Biazon industrial estate. Now it's growing. Because of the IPC, we have now the IPC Green City project.
All right. I feel like engineer here is going to campaign for a position.
No, I am campaigning for the position of every Filipino operated people.
Yes, amazing. Yes. All right. So, do we have anyone else who has any questions going on?
We have here Miss.
Okay. Yes, madam is waving her hand. Are you going to ask a question? Yes. Okay. She has one more question. One last question. All right. So, can we pass the microphone to our guest over here? Yes.
Sorry, ma'am. I've learned that you're going to put 81 hospitals. I just want to inform you and I want to know, because we have a hospital in WBC, have 300 bedrooms. What will happen to our hospital if you are going to put 81 hospitals? Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you po for your question. Very good question. Actually, our general hospital is composed of 15,000 bed. Kasi po, ma'am, ang tao po dumadami. Yung pong hospital niyo hindi ko mapapabayaan yan kasi araw-araw marami pong ipinapanganak. Marami pong nagkakasakit. Opo. Kaya mas kailangan po magdagdag tayo. The reason why, learn from the experience in COVID. No, kawawa po yung sambayan ng Pilipino. Kung papansin po nyo, nasa labas po ng kalsada na totoo, nakaratay. Ano po. Kaya nag-isip po kami talaga ng people welfare humanitarian project para po sa ating pong kapwa Pilipino.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. That's a great answer to the question. So you're really thinking ahead of what is to come. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause to architect and engineer. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed that business presentation, now we are up for another treat as we call in Engineer Eduardo Lara. Engineer Eduardo Lara, it's your turn to enlighten us with your business presentation.
Well, actually, I have already presented what is in my mind. Because we're not able to expect that this is an ambush. Anyway, this ambush is good. It's about presentation that we have seen a while ago. It's very clear that all this project could not be realized without the vision. The vision comes first before the mission. For this dream for 25 years, when I wrote about economic prosperity, it started from the Exodus event. This is an Exodus event that is coming right now in our country. From the first one, as I said, what has been will be done again. What has been done will be done again. What has been will be again. Now, the project now is Goshen Ophir, but this was already changed for IPC Green City Project. The first global industrial estate Green City Project contained home for the homeless and land for the landless with self-sustainable socio-economic livelihood development program. Not only in this country, but we're talking about the global. It is only comes in when we meet only 1 month ago. The leadership of the IPC, they have so much burden for this. That is why I came to the microphone today with a pertinent probing question that was thinking people ask about economy and how this economy comes. Only by the government? No. It's all of us that have to contribute anything that we can have. So that is why we came up with this project. What you have seen a while ago, there is not much talking about this. But how this project will come through. Presentation is good, but without implementation, it's nothing. Unless we implement this project, that it should come to pass with your help and with your assistance, with your knowledge, with your wisdom, coming from on high, that vision should come into mission, into reality. We cannot come up with this project without the mission and vision. Now, it is the vision of the IPC that comes to me. In 25, 26 years ago, when I'm still studying, my heart is crying. I have seen abject grinding poverty in our country while I'm still in the poor state of life. I wrote about this. The first one is exodus of economic prosperity in the Philippines. Comes now the Operian economic prosperity, Asia economic. Now, it was published, it was polished by the coming of the IPC for a short period of time, that my mind was changed because of the burden, the heart of the chairman of the IPC, the Honorable Supreme Commanding General Robert Solano Biazon, and the rest of the council. Without them, we are not here. We're just a part of this program. But you know, this body could not walk without all these faculties going in one direction. The hand could not say, no, I will not join you. But you know, it's moving like that. And the entire organization, even the whole world, cannot grow, cannot move without the entire organization moving in one direction with the entire component and total faculties. And this is where the project comes in. We have all this piggery, all kinds of livelihood development program. And I heard that before BPM comes in, his dream is about food security without starving of the of what we call the force majeure. Without, even with this typhoon, even with this pandemic, this country will not suffer. And that is not only for us, that is not only us, or even the architect or anyone. That is the responsibility of each one of us living in this chosen land wherein we are living right now. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Engineer Eduardo. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now I'd like to call on stage our third business presentation, Director Antonio Fernandez. Let's give him a round of applause.
To our host chairman, Supreme Commanding General Robert is Biazon, our IPC Council, our visitors from other countries, friends, and ladies and gentlemen. So, as a part of this project, this project could not be realized without the land. So we have the project, but where can we put this project? Naturally, we will find land to be developed so that this project will be materialized. Now, my part or my contribution to this project is to find the land to put this project. So the first thing that we have found this properties is the Masinlok, Palawig, and Masinlok Sambales. So that's the time that the architect make this design in accordance to the size of the land. So this project is flexible, or it will adapt according to the size of the land. But as we know that this project should not because this is an industrial estate, so the land should not less than 1,000 hectares. So Masinlok has 1,849 hectares, more or less. So that's, the group decided that this project will be piloted in that area. So that is one of my part. Secondly, being an agriculturist, please, I would like to introduce to you that I am Antonio Fernandez, a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Agriculture. So I am an agriculturist, especially I've been more experienced, especially in livestock, swine and cattle fatting management. But being an agriculturist, this is a very important part of this project because our focus is for food security. So we need more expert on agriculture because this project, our agricultural farming is already high technology farming inside the buildings because we know that the climatic condition of our country is more frequently visited by typhoons. So once the product inside the building is more secure. But we know that agriculture before is outside the building. But now, you can imagine how can we grow plants, livestock, fish inside the building without light, without water. So it is inside the building. But for the technology, everything will be fine. That will be controlled temperature. It's according to the requirement of the individual or particular crops or livestock or fish. So we have nothing to worry because we will adapt the most modern agricultural technology. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, is there anyone who has a question? Yes, I'll put him on the spot. Is there anyone who wants to add a question? Yes? Anyone? Going once, twice? Okay.
No. So if there is no question,
You're excused right away.
thank you.
Alright.
They are smiling.
Hold on.
hello.
Please. There.
They are smiling. They thought of me asking another question to Joyce. Okay, actually this is not a question, Director Fernandez. This is sort of an input. The project is basically about perfect supply and value chain. And that's all.
Yes, that is our more focus on food security. So thank you both.
Thank you so much. Thank you. A round of applause once again, Director Antonio Fernandez. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, to change things up a little bit, we are going to call in another business presentation, but this time they are one of our sponsors. So I'd like to call in Mr. Limuel Sena of Equicel. A round of applause, please.
Thank you, Janae. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. So first of all, I want to thank this opportunity from our Supreme Commander General Biazon. Sir, thank you for this opportunity. And the whole Council of the IPC. Sirs, thank you so much for this opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Limuel Sena. And just a quick sharing about myself. I've been a marketer for the past 18 years. Although I'm a human ecologist by trade, I fell in love with being a business person. How many of you here are doing businesses as well? I think many of us, right? Now, I'm here to represent Equicel, a Filipino-owned company who's now in the heart of Subic, Zambales. Now, if you want to learn more about us later, you can just visit our table outside. But let me just share a quick story about my Equicel journey. Is that okay? Yes. So, is this a wonderful evening, right? Yes. But tell your neighbor, but not as beautiful as you. Tell your neighbor, but not as beautiful as you, of course.
That as handsome.
So, let's go. So, I'm so happy to be amidst this community because truly we are one community, right?
Yes.
And during my career for 18 years, I was able to travel in different nations, primarily in Southeast Asia, Middle East, even in the African continent. But from my learnings, if I could sum it up at one thing, what I've learned for 18 years in all of those countries that I visited, we may be different in many ways that makes us unique, but ladies and gentlemen, we have more things in common. If you really come to think of it, do we have some international delegates in the house?
Yes, plenty.
Where are you? Come on, wave at me right now. Where are the international delegates?
Plenty.
Hey, can I see? There you are. So if I will really look at it, IPC and this community, what we're doing is community building. Am I correct? I was watching the videos. It's all about building the community. And like you, that's why we're here. Because we are also community builders. That is why we're also believing in what you guys are doing. So, let me show you my community. Is this thing working? Is it working right now? Anyways, can we go to the next slide? Let me show you my community. There you go. This is my community, my family. Right? And as a father, my job is to protect and to provide. Is that correct?
Yes.
And all of us here, we represent a community.
Correct.
Each and every single one of us here represents a community that we are in charge with, but not just that, a community that we are in care of. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
We're here to take care of our communities. And that is why, I recently became a dad of a newborn baby girl. But last 2001, I had a problem. I had a very, I would say that life-changing event. And that was when I got COVID. Who among you here got COVID before? COVID-19? When I got COVID, can we go to the next slide, please? When I got COVID, I don't think this thing is working. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. And when I got COVID, it was when a time wherein I was doing very well. And all of a sudden, I was providing well for my family, I was taking good care of my family until my health suffered. And then I realized, money doesn't really matter. Even if I give you $1 million right now, $1 million right now, it doesn't matter if the next day you're gone. Right? And like many people right now, they are having these illnesses. I was listening to the architect a while ago. Sir, where are you? Architect? I was one of those Filipinos, sir, who couldn't find a hospital. That's why I was having the oxygen tanks delivered to our house. I was one of them, sir. And thank you for thinking about us. And not just from COVID, but from diseases. But I then realized, ladies and gentlemen, is that we have always this approach of managing diseases. Managing diseases. But a man, a good friend, introduced to me another approach. What if instead of disease management, we go for disease resolution? How can that happen? Simply by going to the root cause. So what is the root cause of all of this? Is it working? The root cause of all of this is, I think it's not on, accelerated aging. What's happening is that our cells are aging so much faster than they should. Imagine 7-year-old, 8-year-old girls having their menstruation right away because of the hormones injected in our food. You know what I'm saying? And not just that, this is happening right now. I have a friend at 39 years old dead because of stroke. 39! This is happening right now as we speak. This is a big problem, not just in the Philippines, but also at a global scale. So that is why, ladies and gentlemen, we have found a solution. We have found a way. Sorry, it's not working. Okay, that was me when I had COVID. And because of this situation that I've seen that I'm already aging faster, I've seen this in my body. Are you familiar with this? This is what you call alopecia. I had this all over my head. Every morning, I would see my hair on my pillow. At night, I would wake up around 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning just to urinate, which didn't happen before I got COVID. Hello? Can you relate with me? All of a sudden, I'm having all of this back pain. I'm having these problems with my hips. And it was so much that sometimes I would just cry. I would just cry. You know why? Because I couldn't. Can we just play the video? Just a short video. Can you just play that video for me? That's a video of myself unable to walk. Just early this year. Why? Because my hips were inflamed. I couldn't walk, ladies and gentlemen. Because of accelerated aging. And that's when I learned about Equicel. And they told me there are actually 3 ways to get back your health. First is through cellular repair. Why? Because right now, you don't see it, but inside our bodies, there are chemical terrorists killing our cells. They're called free radicals, causing oxidative stress. And because of that, oxygen atoms are then separated, even just because of simple Wi-Fi, that's causing all of these diseases. My dear friends, if you think about all of this, deadly, you may see it just as a word. But when my sister got cancer, I thought my world was about to crumble. This may just look like a word for you, but this is what happened to a good friend of mine. And if this is just the cause of accelerated aging, maybe we could actually stop it from happening. Like a simple apple, as you cut it, oxidative stress causes the apple, all right, to age faster, as we can see here in the photo. Maybe we can also turn back aging. How? Through this wonderful fruit which we call aronia berries. Ladies and gentlemen, when I tried this in Subic, in our manufacturing facilities, I tried it, and then it really makes you feel good if you take the fruit itself. And this is primarily shipped all the way from South America. All right? And then here in the Philippines, we actually extract it from the fruit itself. Here in the Philippines. Are you proud of that? Filipinos, are you proud of that? A manufacturing facility that doesn't just mix. They are actually the one extracting the antioxidant from the fruit itself. It's here in Subic, Zambales. Wow. Alright? So, this is our Ultima 17. If you want to learn more, you can ask us later at the table. Also, another testimony about people like Liam here, stage 4 brain tumor. And this was him after 4 months of taking Ultima 17. That's him right now. What else? Esophageal cancer, cysts, all right? Even lung cancer, and hypokalemia. Mambong, one of our wonderful distributors, that's her for 26 years. And this is her now, going back to her old self and really enjoying life. So another step to slow down aging is through cellular nutrition. So in today's world, although we have wonderful food here in Conrad, but are we really sure that the food that we're eating is really giving us the right nutrition? The problem is the soil. And in our soil, there's not enough nutrition. Why? Because of overuse of the soil. And even the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations is saying that our soil is really in a bad shape. And because of this, malnutrition, even if you're eating properly, you don't know, you may be malnourished. And sad to say, many senior citizens, where are the senior citizens in the house? You are the most prevalent in terms of malnutrition. Why? Maybe because of, syempre, mahina na yung panunaw. Mahirap lang umuya. Diba? Maraming bawal. Right? And that is why we have spirulina. Spirulina po is a superfood, even used by United Nations. Right? And this superfood that we have here is being farmed here in the Philippines. Palapakan po natin yan. We have the biggest spirulina farm here in Southeast Asia, no? With EcoCell. And this is also the reason why we are into humanitarian efforts as well. Later we will show you some photos about that. Also, Equitotacare, this is an all-in-one capsule where you have all the nutrition that you need. Alright? And Equivaracil, this is a soft gel that helps you fight off viruses, bacteria, even fungi. A good friend of mine died because of meningitis. Are you familiar with meningitis? It's a virus that goes up to your brain. How I wish we had this together with him when he was camping in order to prevent these kinds of infections. So this photo here that you can see right now is me before taking EcoCell products, and that's me after 50 days. If you will see the difference, my face was swollen. According to Dr. Sheila, the formulator and the CEO, I had internal problems wherein I was, what's the right term? Namamaga.
Bloated.
Namamaga yung mukha ko. No, parang bloated siya. But the right term is swelling. That's why my tummy was big, because my gut was swollen. And after taking the products, you can see it. I mean, right now, I could not wear this pair of pants like recently. But after taking EcoCell, thank you EcoCell, I can now wear this pair right now. Because I'm not losing weight, by the way, I'm not losing weight. I'm still in my same weight. It's just that the swelling stopped. The inflammation stopped. And that's why I'm so excited also to share about the third step, which is cellular regeneration, wherein we're talking about your cells seared to win. I'm not gonna go deep on this, but basically, why I'm so proud of EcoCell, we have cutting-edge technology, researched by Filipinos, made by Filipinos, for the Filipino people and for the world. And this research that's already available online, you can check it. Our researchers are working day and night in order to improve this formulation and also to give us the right formula in terms of longevity. And that's what we call the stimulator. I've been taking this for the past 4 days. A while ago I told you I couldn't walk, right? I couldn't walk. This was so painful before. By just 4 days of taking this new product, oh my Lord, God is so good. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. So if you are experiencing joint pain, joint problems, please visit us after this. I will be here with you guys in the next 3 days anyway, so you can talk to us. And the formulator, the CEO of EcoCell, will be here tomorrow. So I will not explain too much anyways. So with that, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. This is EcoCell, a biotech company that creates cellular products that gives an incredible opportunity for Filipinos and even for people abroad. Alright? So, our mother company is called LUNGSOD. They manufacture all of our products. Proud Filipino, ladies and gentlemen. And also, now let's just a quick video. This is our farm, our show farm in Subic, as you can see here. Okay, this is spirulina, fresh spirulina every 3 months being grown. Alright? And a lot more products. Actually, 400 plus products are created in this facility here in Zambales. So be proud because a Filipino company can do this. And by the way, this Filipino company has been giving to the world in terms of free spirulina since 2000s, since the early 2000s, ladies and gentlemen. So in terms of humanitarian, we are humanitarian here in EcoCell. So we're looking for partners, ladies and gentlemen. So if you are one of us who wants to help in solving the malnutrition problem, please talk to us and we want to partner with you. So yeah. So again, our CEO, Dr. Sheila Tiru, and our cellular biologist, one of the first cellular biologists in the world. All right, and she's gonna be here tomorrow. So please come and listen. So again, we naturally source our spirulina and we get the fruits itself. Okay, from the different locations and then extract it in our facility. And also, we have been doing this humanitarian effort since early year 2000. So we have this project called Magulang Ko, Mahal Ko, wherein we give free spirulina for 1 month for senior citizen. Wow. Yes. Who among you here, you want your community to enjoy this? Who among you here, your community, maybe your barangay, your city to enjoy this, right? Please talk to us and maybe we could partner. Alright, we want to help you as well. Alright? Hello mga senior citizen, para sa inyo po to. Mahal po namin kayo. So again, Mayor, maraming salamat po. Thank you very much for your time. God bless you all po.
I can just imagine what the future is. It's going to be fabulous. Have you guys enjoyed this afternoon's business forum? Yes, I absolutely did as well. So we are about to come to our close, but before that, we have a very special dance performance by the Universal Dancers. So let's all be entertained by the Universal Dancers. Padilla, our Executive Committee Director.
Good evening, everyone. In behalf of the International Police Commission, Global Command Inter-Governmental Organization, we would like to thank all the people who attend on our and graces our Business Forum program. And we are looking forward to see you all tomorrow. Good night and God bless everyone. Mabuhay ang IPC GC IGO. Thank you so much.
Mabuhay! Alright, are we missing anyone?
Ako walang siya. Kasali talaga.
More chairs up there, please. Maybe one more, yes. Okay, official na po ba talaga? Official na. Yes? Okay, one more. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Okay. Party! We are doing a celebration. We have acoustic band. So please stay. We're gonna have our dinner. Yes. Alright, so for the evening, we'll be here and we will enjoy the night. For those of you who like singing, so you can join our...
Ready, 1, 2.
the Philippines. And one thing about being a Filipino right now is for you to be able to sing with us. It's what we call